Swiggity Soo, how'd you do, guys? This is Firehouse Pancham, and I am back again, guys, with another video. And today we are actually going to make a new team that will then follow on to our Showdown session series, where I actually go onto the VGC 15 doubles ladder on Pokemon Showdown and actually try to get to the top of the ladder. I have dropped a few points because I've been trying out some cool and quite unorthodox teams. I'll actually show you an example right now. If we go to Team Builder, if I go back to the team. From the top there, you might be able to see that we are actually going to base our team around Mega Charizard Y, but this is called Team Hipster, and this is basically it. Here I have a Gyarados with, we have an Entei that is built to speed creep Adamant Landorus by 1 point. No, I think it speed creeps Ludicolo, so it's supposed to speed creep Landorus, so it's a bit odd. We do have Machamp here with Wide Guard, Quick Guard, Stone Edge, and Dynamic Punch. We then do have Clefairy just for the Follow Me and Friend Guard support that we can then use for Gyarados. We have Alakazam, and then our last Pokemon actually is Thundurus. So this is a really cool team. I might actually feature in a couple of episodes, but it's not about this team today. Today is actually about our new team, which is actually going to be Lizardon Y Power. Lizardon in Japanese actually means Charizard, so that's why I called it. So obviously the star of the show has to be Charizard, doesn't it? Charizard's actually a really cool Pokemon. Charizard actually, I'm not sure what I think of it, because although Charizard Y is an absolute amazing powerhouse, it still isn't like a top Mega in my opinion. I don't think it classes in the top 5, maybe in like the top 10, but I don't think it's like the best of the best. Obviously Metagross, Salamence, Kangaskhan, they all overpower it. Even Venusaur I think does better in it, but we're still going to use it just to see how it goes. So obviously we are going to go with the standard moveset here, which is actually going to be Heat Wave. To be honest, throughout the series we might put Flamethrower in there. I've seen that Flamethrower has been getting a lot of popularity with Heatran, so we actually might choose to use that in the future. We're going to go with Overheat, because Overheat in the Sun by a Mega Evolution pretty much OHKOs anything in the meta, unless it like resists it and is really bulky. So we're going to choose Overheat. We are going to go for the almighty Solar Beam. Having Solar Beam on a Fire Flying type, you don't see that very often, so when you do see it, you want to abuse it. And then we're going to have Protect as our last move. Onto the EV spreads, we're going to do what Showdown suggested to us and give it a Timid 252 in special attack, 4 in special defense, and 252 in speed. Right, so when you think of Charizard in the Sun, it always has to have a partner. Most Pokemon in weather conditions has a partner. For example, Sand has, or Tyranitar or Hippowdon has Excadrill. Politoed has Ludicolo, and Abominable Snow has, well, Glaceon, I guess. Also, I need to apologise for not not showing up my face cam when I said I had. I felt like a bit of a moron because I tried really hard to stare at the camera the whole video. Did go out very well, but that's fine because I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I need to sort of look into it a bit more. So, we need to have a look at a Chlorophyll user. Chlorophyll, if you did not know, actually double speed in the Sun, so we want to get a really fast Pokemon that actually does a lot of justice to Charizard Y. And to be honest, straight out, I really like the look of Leafeon, but Leafeon, I'm not too sure what I think of it. Does it get Sleep Powder? That's what we want to know. Venusaur obviously is probably the best choice in this video. Venusaur's down at the bottom so you guys can't actually see it. We have Vileplume, for example, going for that nice, Gen 1 mechanic. To be honest, I think I can go with Venusaur. I know it sounds a bit like, oh, well done. Obviously you're going to go for Venusaur, but at the end of the day, Venusaur is such a cool Pokemon, and I really want to use it. So, we are going to give it 50, we are going to make it level 50, and I need to go on damage calcs, because I need to speed creep, Adamant Landorus by 2, to be honest. That's my main goal. Item choice, I think, what can we go with? Leftovers might be a good example because we can invest a lot of bulk into Venusaur then. We can put in Citrus Berry, we can put in the Venusaur Eye if we really want to. Now we're going to go leftovers. In fact, no, we're going to go Life Orb. It probably will change during the actual video, but we are actually just going to run with it. Giga Drain, obviously. We are going to go Sludge Bomb. Sludge Bomb right here. I really want to go for Sleep Powder. I know it's kind of a trolly move, and it doesn't always turn out well, but we are actually going to go with it, and then we're going to go for Protect. My VGC 14 team actually had both of these as my setup mons, so it's going to be really nice to use them again. So we are going to make this on Modest Nature, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video towards the end, and then find like the amount of speed EVs I need to outspeed Adamant Landorus. So yeah, so for the next Pokemon, I definitely want to go Cresselia. I'm not even going to lie. Cresselia with Rocky Helmet, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Because basically, Rocky Helmet does damage to your opponents if they hit you with a physical attack. So for example, knockoff means that although it knocks off our Rocky Helmet, they still take Rocky Helmet damage. So obviously, for the moveset, we are going to go Psychic. Psychic, of course. I definitely want to go with Ice Beam. Ice Beam is a really nice move. Or we could go with some Speed Control. To be honest, I'm liking the look of Speed Control. We are going to go Moonlight. Moonlight, if you did not know, it actually heals the user by weather-dependent amounts. If it's in rain, it heals 25%. If it's in sun, it heals 75%. So that's something to look out for. So we are going to have Icy Wind, Moonlight, and for the last one, we can actually have Protect, or we could even have Calm Mind. Yeah, we're going to go Calm Mind. Calm Mind Cresselia, yay! Everybody loves that. So at the moment, we're just going to go 252 in HP. I need to do the speed, the EVs on it, but I will come back to you guys with that very, very soon. So we actually have a bit of speed control right now. Well, we have a lot of speed control when you think about it. And now we need a Pokemon that beats Rain. What beats Rain? I'm looking at Ferrothorn right there. I really am. Ferrothorn, how about Garchomp? Doesn't beat Rain, no. We could go Gastrodon quite easy, or even Rotom Wash, but then again, Ludicolo beats Rotom Wash. How about Caesar? Caesar does really well in Rain. Talonflame? Ooh, Talonflame. But that's another 4 times weakness. To be honest, I want to try and stay away from another flying type, to be perfectly honest right now. We could go Blaziken quite easily. Blaziken's a nice Pokemon, but it doesn't beat Rain. Greninja beats Rain. Greninja beats Rain real well. Yeah, we're going to go Greninja. The reason I'm saying Greninja beats Rain is because my friend, Toby, he has a Greninja. And, okay, yeah, Life Force gone to Greninja. Sorry, Venusaur. You can have leftovers, my friend. Leftovers. Greninja is so good against Rain because it outspeeds. It doesn't outspeed Ludicolo, but it has a water type to start off with. But, in fact, no, we're going to give you... No, wait. Life Orb, and you're gonna be leftover. You're gonna be Focus Sash. We need you to be conserved in Rain. Okay, gonna give you Focus Sash. Obviously, first move I want to choose is Gunk Shot here. We could go Waterfall quite easily, but I'm not sure if I want Waterfall instead. I want Low Kick just to beat Tyranitar. Gunk Shot and Low Kick beats Rain, Sand, and Hail. That's really nice to have. We just need to keep this Pokemon around when we do use it. Rock Slide, obviously, and then we're going to go for Protect. So we're not going to actually carry Ice Punch, which is concerning. In fact, do it with the Focus Sash. Do we need to conserve? Do we need to run Protect? I'm going to run with Ice Punch to start off with, just to see how we go. Just to see how we go. If we do need to, if we need to have a Protect, then that's fine by me. We'll just try it out to start off with. We're going to make you level 50, and we are going to make you shiny because you look freaking awesome shiny. Yeah, we're going to make shiny Greninja here. So we got a nice core here. Greninja doesn't really count as a typing. What do we have weakness to? We have weakness to Gengar right now. Gengar does a lot of damage to our team. So what resists Gengar? A nice Steel type would. So a nice Steel type here would be really nice. And now thinking about it, I am looking at Heatran right now. Heatran, oh my goodness. Yeah, we're going to go with Heatran. I've never actually used Heatran like this before because a lot of people run Scarfed Heatran, which is really cool. We are going to go with Scarf. Choice Scarf with Flash Fire. We go Heat Wave, Earth Power, Overheat, and Flash Cannon. That sounds pretty cool in my opinion. We are going to go full speed, timid nature, perfect. Just so we outspeed Landorus. Let's just find Landorus a second. So 278 speed. What's Landorus? Let's have a look. I think Landorus still outspeeds us, so. 143, 14. Ah, still outspeeds us. Okay, that's a bit of a worry. Because we don't have any legitimate way of beating Landorus. But I know a Pokemon that does beat Landorus. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Bow, bow, bow. Yep, Mamoswine beats Landorus incredibly well. I love Mamoswine. I actually do. We're gonna go with. What are we gonna go? Ice Shard. Earthquake. Icicle Crash. Is that the only good ice move it gets? Ice. Ice, ice, baby. Boom, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, boom. We could go for Avalanche right now, but I don't want to like go last. I don't think we're gonna go last very often with this Pokemon. Yeah, we can go with Icicle Crash, and then we can go with Rock Slide. Yeah, we like Rock Slide. So yeah, this is actually a really nice team at the moment. We do have we have 2 physical attackers. That's nice though. That's really nice actually. So we need a way to beat. What do we need to beat now? Cresselia. Okay. Do you have a good way to beat Salamence? Not really. Oh, I guess no. Yes, of course we do. Greninja and Mamoswine do that. How about Kangaskhan? Oh, not really. Not really. But we need someone that walls Kangaskhan, walls Landorus. So let's have a look at fighting type. I don't want to use Terrakion just because it gets annihilated by those guys. Blaziken. Wow, Blaziken sounds like a real good idea. Infernape. It would be nice to have another fire type on the team, to be honest, like because we can abuse Sun then. But also we want to beat Rain because fire typing beats Rain real easy. So, if we have a look at fighting types, we've got Hitmontop. It does alright against Rain. I'm looking at Conkeldurr right now. We're going to run with Conkeldurr just to see how it goes. We're going to give it Guts, obviously, so we can switch on Will-O-Wisp. We're going to give it Mach Punch, Drain Punch, Ice Punch. And our last move can actually be Knockoff. Can it really? Earthquake, I guess, is a nice move, but yeah. Earthquake, Poison Jab. Poison Jab be nice, but we'll go with Knockoff. Yeah, that sounds really good. So we'll go with full HP. Wait, do we have a good way to beat Sylveon? Yeah, we do. Yeah, we have a good way to beat Sylveon. We have full HP and full attack. I don't really know anything else you can run on Conkeldurr. We're going to go with Adamant Nature. And we can go with that. So we can do that right now. So what I'm going to do here, guys, is that this is a team already. So we have Charizard, Venusaur, Cresselia, Greninja, Mamoswine, and Conkeldurr. So what I'm going to do right now is that I'm going to pause the video, go find some EV spreads, and I'll be back with you guys in a second. And I'm back here, guys. Quickly, I just went and done some EV spreads. And it turns out that only with 76 EVs in speed, Venusaur actually outspeeds Landorus by 3 points. So I actually just said I'll put 3 EVs into speed, just so I outspeed pretty much everything that tries to speed creep Landorus. So I thought that was a good idea. Also on this Cresselia, I made it really bulky. Like Kangaskhan Double Edge only has it has like a 96% chance to 2-hit knockout. And that's from a Jolly Kangaskhan. However, Moonlight recovers more than that, so basically what I could do with Sun Up is let him keep hitting me with his double edges and me keep Moonlighting until the fact that he probably runs out of double edges or he just loses the Rocky Helmet. So I think that's a really good plan. I chose Icy Wind for speed control. 56 EVs in special attack. 2 hit knocks out a Landorus, especially with the Calm Mind boost. It's a higher chance of doing that. And yeah, so this is the team, guys. I'm actually really looking forward to playing with it. We're actually just gonna have 1 or 2 battles with it. I think it'll only be 1 today because this video's gone on for quite a long time. As we come up again, oh no, I'm playing on my friend's account. I'm really sorry about that. I gotta log out. Oh no. Because as you can see, I was Togo Cop there. I need to be Powerhouse Pancham. No disrespect to my friend, but he wasn't a very high rating, and it just wasn't competitive enough to see how this team actually did against the meta. So we are actually gonna have a look for another battle just to see how we do. It's not as if he's not a good player, it's just the fact that he just started on that account, so therefore he hadn't really played. That's why he was such a low rating. As we come against the all special, commonly seen Japanese Super Cup team consisting of Tyranitar, Excadrill, Salamence, Moongus, Rotom Wash, and Aegislash. So this team's actually, I actually want to see how this team does against this sort of team. I think we can do really well, to be honest. Obviously, what can I do here? I got a lead correctly. I think that Salamence and Moongus lead is actually really, really good for my opponent. So I'm going to open up Charizard Venusaur, maybe. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea, because basically I can Mega Evolve, Protect, get the Sun up, and then I'll outspeed my opponent next turn. So that's really good. In terms of more Pokemon to bring, I think Conkeldurr might be a good call here, just because it has knockoff and it can do all sorts of stuff to this Aegislash over here. And for our last Pokemon, we could easily go Greninja. How does Greninja sound? Greninja sounds really good here. And yeah, so Mamoswine is Choice Scarf, that's what we've got to remember. So it does outspeed, I think it outspeeds that Tyranitar there. So what we could do is go with Greninja or Mamoswine. In fact, I'm just going to go Greninja. So as he opens up with Tyranitar Excadrill, a really good lead there would have obviously been Conkeldurr and maybe Cresselia. But we didn't go for that play, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to Mega Evolve. I'm going to go for the obvious Protect, as well as actually go for a Sleep Powder onto the Excadrill here, just to see how we do. So I do Protect here. He goes for Rock Slide, fair enough by my opponent. Rock Slide, as you can see, doesn't do much damage at all. He's going for the double Rock Slides, but yes. So I broke through the Rock Slide and got the Sleep onto the Excadrill, which is really, really good for us. Here I can obviously just I can Heat Wave, and now I can actually Solar Beam, Sleep Powder this Tyranitar. As he actually switches out into Salamence, that's not a bad play by my opponent. Is he going to double switch? Oh, okay, Sleep Powder misses, that's fine by me though. As we do actually take Excadrill down to a Sash, do a lot of damage to that Salamence, getting the burn, but it should be special if it is the Japanese team that we all have been seeing. So, Heat Wave did so much damage there, so Heat Wave again, and to be honest, it wouldn't surprise. Right, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to switch out into Conkeldurr for my Charizard. Really risky play right now, and I'm going to go for another Sleep Powder onto the Excadrill. Yep, I think that Excadrill is going to switch in for a definitely going to switch in for what's it called, a Tyranitar. So if we get the Sleep Powder off onto the Tyranitar, that'll be really good for us. I think switching out Charizard here would be the best play for us. Okay, so he doesn't actually. Okay, well that really screwed us up. Wow. Wow, we did bad. Oh dear. That's not too bad though, because this turn we can actually just Mach Punch this Excadrill here, as well as go for a Ice Punch or a Rock Slide. Ooh. Go for an Ice Punch. Okay, so my opponent's just leaving this Pokemon in here. I'm not sure if I agree with that, because obviously we can just start hammering through his team like it's nothing. Yeah, so I don't know what my opponent's trying to plan here, but obviously he doesn't care about his two Pokemon. I think it's because I don't know. I can't actually think of a legitimate reason. So I don't think he's gonna. I think he's gonna have Rotom Wash or Aegislash in this matchup. He's gonna have Rotom Wash. I know it. Yeah, there it is. There he is. So this Tyranitar is probably gonna be Choice Scarf. So we're gonna Mach Punch here, as well as actually go for a Gunk Shot onto the Rotom. That is probably our best move. So Mach Punch the T-Tar, and go for a Gunk Shot onto the Rotom. Yep, we can go for that play. So Mach Punch doesn't actually take him out, which is a little bit concerning. He goes for Rock Slide there. Okay, yeah, Rotom. Okay, yeah, we're fine. Whew. That was a bit of panic there. I thought for a second that we were just gonna have Charizard Y against these two left. Obviously not the case, which is really good for us. So I'm gonna Solar Beam here, as well as. Um, Wait, so who went first last time? Okay, so we went first last time, so that means Greninja does outspeed Tyranitar still. So our opponent does actually forfeit the match, and we are now at 15-17 rating, so it's not the best rating in the world. We have been higher before, obviously. As we come against a team consisting of Venusaur, Lander, Suicune, Heatran, Scrafty, and Thunderous. So I was really hoping to come up against a Heatran here, because I really want to see how our team deals with it. So I'm really looking forward to this battle. Conkeldurr straight away screams out to come to this matchup because it does so well. And who else does well? I think Cresselia could do a lot of damage here. Charizard as well. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the almighty OG lead of Mammothswine Charizard Y with Conkeldurr and then even my Greninja in the back. I'm going to leave Venusaur because basically it can't do much. If I had HP Ice, it'd be a different story. I don't think he's going to bring the Suicune, and I don't think he's going to bring his Scrafty, personally. But Scrafty then again can do a lot of damage still, so I'm not sure. He's going to leave that Suicune back, and possibly the Thunderous. I'm not sure. I definitely think Landorus is a big boost to his like winning here. So I was really happy that we went up against that like Japanese Super Cup team, because that actually gave us like that just actually like showed us what we could do, and I'm really impressed with the team so far. So we've got one battle, we've got one win already, and it should be really good. So my opponent does actually open up with Scrafty and Thunderous here. That's fine by me. I think he actually might go for a Thunder Wave onto Charizard. In that case, I'm gonna switch on to my Conkeldurr here, and please say I get the boost. If I get the Guts boost, so I'll get the Ice Cool Crash onto Thunderous here. In fact, switch on to Conkeldurr here, and I can actually just go for an Ice Cool Crash onto the Thunderous, and hopefully that'll do a lot of damage. So if my opponent does Thunder Wave my Charizard, then we're going to be in a quite a good position here. He fakes out Mammothswine, fair play. Okay, he goes for a Thunderbolt onto Conkeldurr. Fair enough by my opponent. I do flinch, of course. Okay, he went before me. I am Choice Scarf, right? Okay, so is he Choice Scarfed as well? If yes, I'll be a bit like, whoa. So here we can go for a Drain Punch onto the Scrafty, as well as actually a Ice Shard. Ooh. I think, to be honest, Ice Cool Crash would be okay. So he switches out to Suicune there. He actually brought Suicune, which I was quite surprised by. I get the Drain Punch off onto Scrafty, get a lot of HP back as he goes for a Drain Punch of his own onto Mammothswine, getting some of his own HP back, which is fine by me. This time I'm going to have to switch Mammothswine out because we are in fact Choice Scarfed. So what I'm going to do instead is that I'm going to Drain Punch the Scrafty and switch on to my own Charizard. Okay, so that was a good play by my opponent. He gets the Tailwind up, he gets the Drain. I get the Drain Punch off. Doesn't do much damage, of course, but it's still enough damage for me to be happy with. Here we can obviously go for a Drain Punch onto Suicune, Mega Evolve, and go for a nice, lovely Heat Wave. Is that the best play? Probably not, but we're going to go for it anyway. Woo! Yeah, go team. What could go wrong here? I think Knockoff might have been the better play. Okay, so he protects it, that's fine. He goes for a Snarl, nice move. If only Conkeldurr had Defiant. Okay, so Heat Wave does like diddly squat. We can see that he's more specially invested here. That's fine though, because this turn we can actually go for another Drain Punch onto Suicune. It has propped its Citrus Berry now, which is fine. And we can actually just go for an Overheat onto the Venusaur. That should do a lot of damage, even though we are at -2. I still think it should do a lot. As he goes for a Sludge Bomb onto Charizard, that's fine. He didn't get the Poison, which is even better. Yep, so we are at -4 at the moment. So we are in quite a tricky situation. Here I'm actually just going to Ice Punch the Venusaur and switch out into Mammothswine. Sounds like a good idea. Conkeldurr's putting in a lot of work right now, which is really good for us, because without this Conkeldurr we've been in quite a tricky situation right now. As he does switch into Scrafty, good play by my opponent. So we switch out to Mamoswine. He gets the Sludge Bomb off onto Mamoswine. We do resist it due to our ground typing. As we get a nice lovely Ice Punch off, it does absolutely nothing. Here we can actually switch out into... Well, I'm going to Drain Punch Scrafty here and then go for an Ice Shard onto Venusaur. Yep, I'm going to go for that play because we are in fact not intimidated with Mamoswine. Ice Shard should do a lot of damage. He does get the Fake Out off, that's fine, but Ice Shard doesn't actually take him out. Okay. So that just complements Venusaur for its massive bulk. Has Tailwind petered out? Yep, Tailwind has petered out. It did it last turn, which is real good for us right now. Because this turn we can actually go for a Drain Punch onto Scrafty, as well as a nice big Heat Wave. Good play by my opponent. He would be switching to his own Thundurus, but at the moment Thundurus can't do much. We do have the fastest Pokemon on the field, which is our Charizard. That's a downside of my opponent's team. His team isn't actually it isn't built the best to deal with Charizard. Like, he does have a Thundurus in the back, in all credit to him, but let's see what he can do. So Sunlight does fade, unfortunately for us. He does bring in this Scrafty right now, which is fine by me. So here I'm going to switch into my Greninja, and I'm going to protect with Charizard. What's the downsides of this play? I guess he could try Drain Punch my Conkeldurr, but that wouldn't do too much, to be honest. I'm just really worried if that Thundurus is scarfed. I'm going to ask him right now just to see. Just to ask. Okay, so Charizard does protect here. He goes for a Fake onto Greninja, breaking my Sash, and he takes it out. Oh, that's a pain. Okay, that's fine though, because Conkeldurr can actually Ice Punch this Thundurus here. And we can try go for the double protect here. Yeah, double protect sounds nice. Like, okay, we get it, which is real good. We do protect our Charizard, which is really great for us, as we take out the Thundurus with a nice, lovely Ice Punch. And Drain Punch does absolutely nothing to Conkeldurr. So, to be honest, yeah, we've done well here. We've done well. Thanks for the match. And then here we can literally just go for the Overheat onto Scrafty. Hopefully not missing, as we do not. We do outspeed it with a nice lovely Drain Punch for victory. Okay, so that was a really good game. Thank you, Nad Scrap. Yeah, so yeah, that was really good. He was actually a quite high rating. He was 1526. We now move up to 1537. It's really weird. I seem to do better when I'm on camera, so I don't know. Hopefully something for the future to find out. So if I ever go on stream, you know, at regionals or nationals, I can actually play better. So yeah, so that's it, guys. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate you guys being here and watching my videos. I hope you guys do enjoy them. Please let me know how you enjoy them. I was considering doing viewers battles, so you guys who actually play VGC can actually give me a battle. Admittedly, I'm not a highly decorated VGC player. I haven't won any major competition yet. I am looking to next season. I'm in college at the moment, so I can't really like get away for weekends sometimes because I gotta concentrate on my coursework. But what I'm planning to do is that I'm learning to drive at the moment, so over the summer, if I pass my driving test, me and a couple of friends can then drive down to like maybe up to Birmingham, which is only a few hours away from me, and then we can start going to like nationals and like regionals, which would be really good for people in the UK, and that'll give me a lot of experience that I can share with you guys. So yeah, guys, so thanks for watching. Don't forget to like or even subscribe, only if you want to. Depends if you enjoyed the video or not. Liking the video only takes a few seconds, and it really does boost my morale. So thanks for watching, guys. Go check out my content, and for now, Pancham people, goodbye.